November the 4th, something powerful happens. Mars enters Sagittarius. It's like a spark lighting up our inner warrior. This energy pushes us to be brave, speak our truth, and move forward with confidence. Let's see what this means for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Sagittarius, Mars is moving into your sign on November the 4th. This is going to be an incredibly powerful time for you, especially around changes and transformations. And what's happening here is this transition is igniting the spirit warrior within you. And there's a lot that is about to happen for you. Really, really good things are coming in for you. And I wanted to bring you some messages around that. So first, we are going to start with a spirit animal card. This is a spirit animal that is coming forward as your ally, as your protector, and as your guide as you're moving through this transition. So we've got a whale. Have you seen a whale recently? This is a confirmation, and if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So communication is what this message is about for you. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. So once again, you are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. All right, so you are meant to communicate at this time. And I feel maybe communication might be blocked somewhere in your life, and this communication is being unblocked through you applying the communication. Now, communication doesn't always have to be through words. It could be through you showing up. It could be through your body language. It could be through the way that your eyes are speaking to another, right? It's the way that you express yourself even creatively. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So 10 of Pentacles. This is the energy of abundance. It's stability and security, but it's also connection, love, and everything else that is tied to abundance and prosperity. So this is already surrounding you. I feel that some of you are within this experience and growth is coming in. So Spirit is encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone, especially if you're wanting to experience growth, maybe in a relationship. This uncomfortable experience, maybe you communicating what's actually on your heart. There is a door opening for you here with the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords, double tens here. Pay attention to 10 on a clock. You might be already seeing this number quite a bit. It's connecting you to this. So you and I meeting today is not a coincidence. It's a synchronicity. This specific reading, you are here because you are meant to receive this message because you are going through this energy. The 10 of Swords is letting me know that you're coming to an end with something. Something is completing, finalizing, and it's being encouraged to be left behind, not to be carried forward. You're meant to lighten the load here as well. And what hasn't broken you has actually made you stronger. And there's something here that you have learned through an experience that may have been difficult that you're meant to carry forward. Some sort of strength that you have gained by overcoming some sort of a challenge. So this is the 10 of Swords, and we also have the 4 of Cups. Some of you are exhausted, like you've gone through it. Challenges, obstacles, distractions, interferences, drama, like whatever this is. Some of you are like, I'm all done with it and I no longer have the energy for it. And, you know, maybe you have retreated. Perhaps you're just not interested in anything anymore because why bother? Like because of the experiences you've had. But Spirit is actually bringing something here for you that they want you to recognize, that they don't want you to miss. And this energy is just passing through. So they want you to be aware of whatever this is. There's an offering, a gift, a miracle, a blessing for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Sagittarius, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right. So communication is going to be a superpower. I feel that communication somewhere is being withheld. Someone is not being honest. And I feel that you're picking up on this. Your sensory ability is incredible right now, Sagittarius. So sometimes we're being called to not tune into the words, but rather the actions, right? Someone might be saying something, but doing something else. So that is going to be a superpower that they want you to tap into. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So 1010. This is such a powerful number. I do feel that some of you have been seeing this number quite a bit. And the number 4 as well is coming through. So these are light codes that show up in our lives, connecting us to this energy, right? So when you're seeing these, know that there is a completion happening. There's a cycle that is closing out, and you're about to enter a new phase, a new experience. This might be in an area of your life, but it's definitely happening. And the way it's happening is like a season changing. It is gradual. And, some of you have been carrying a lot. You've been outputting a lot of energy, mental energy especially. And I feel that your mind is exhausted, Sagittarius. It's time to give your mind a break. Maybe there has been something on repeat going on in your mind. And I feel this energy is incredibly strong. So they want me to start with this card, the 10 of Swords. They want you to put something behind you. There's an old story that you don't need to repeat or keep cycling through. It is done now. It is gone. The only reason that we can experience it is if we keep reliving it in our mind, right? So you might be thinking of something that may have happened in the past, and you're focusing on it. And perhaps you can't help it because there's things happening in your reality that are triggering you to, that are triggering this to surface again. So when we're thinking about it, we are signaling to our subconscious that that's important for us. So what happens is the subconscious then signals to our brain, our reticular activating system, to look for this. And then we start to see more of this that overwhelms us. So this is where you want to shift the way that you're looking at your world. When you catch yourself in this old energy, it feels like drama. And maybe you're playing out scenarios in your head of things that may have happened, or you're stressing or worrying about the future. Maybe you have gone through some failures or mistakes, and you're holding on to the weight and the burden of that, or something that you're not wanting to let go of that is associated with words spoken, things that happen, right? So they want you to let this go, Sagittarius, because it's only hurting you, right? And regulating our nervous system here. It's really important to, I know that sometimes when we go through challenges or we're going through a difficult time, things play out in our heads. I've had this happen to me where I've had a hard time sleeping when I've got a lot of thoughts and I'm worried and stressed, right? So I do breathing exercises to calm my nervous system. And I've talked about this before, and the reason why I say that is because it works for me, and it might work for some of you. I use the 4-7-8 method. That's for, bringing down your blood pressure. Try that. You can find tons of videos on YouTube on those breathing exercises. But before I go to sleep, especially if I have a lot on my mind, I will do that breathing exercises. It works for me. It might not work for you. So you want to explore what works for you and implement it daily, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed in your mind, right? So know that you're moving past this now, and it's not meant to move into your future. I mean, that's a choice. You have free will. You can take it into your future and go through another cycle of this, or you can choose to release it by implementing things that help calm this down and manage it a little bit better. Because the more you practice bringing yourself to center, releasing this energy daily, the better you're going to get at it. And you're going to see how far you leave it in the distance, right? So yeah, there's definitely something coming to an end. And, the peeling away of the end sometimes is difficult. It's hard to let it go because we can feel the remnants of it. Things that are coming ahead can sometimes, poke at us and resurface old wounds, old thoughts. This is where awareness around it, like, oh, this is happening to me. Let's ground and center, right? So that is the Ten of Swords for you. That's your mind space, mindscape. These are your thoughts, your imaginations, dreams. You might be going through nightmares right now. That is just your body, your soul processing stuff. And there's many meanings we can give to dreams, but what they want you to know is just your body, your mind that is purging things, and it's coming out in all kinds of ways. But I'm also getting premonitions here. You might receive premonitions through dreams. So just be mindful, have a dream journal. 10 of Pentacles is just a confirmation that you're growing. You're spiritually having a graduation, like an experience of expansion and elevation. So here with the Ten of Swords, you may be experiencing ascension symptoms. You might have a cold right now. You may be hearing ringing in your ears. You might be exhausted, right? The exhaustion is definitely there. So I don't want you to label things as ascension symptoms though, right? I want you to make sure that you're getting yourself checked out by a medical professional. If there is something going on, first do that before you label it as an ascension symptom. But ascension symptoms are just random. They happen and there's no rhyme or reason for them, right? So you might be feeling things like physical sensations on your body. And again, make sure you get that checked out first, Sagittarius. But the Ten of Pentacles is the energy of abundance. You're already surrounded by it. And sometimes we dwell here because there's so much that we have gone through. But no more. Spirit is saying you don't have to do that anymore. Allow yourself to open to the abundance that is surrounding you. There's so much waiting for you to embrace it. It's like this person who is coming out of their comfort zone. Sometimes this can become comfortable because it's familiar, right? And even though it's uncomfortable, there's almost like this, I don't know, comfort to it because it is something that we're so used to. We don't know anything outside of that. They want you to get outside of that now and explore and discover what else there is to offer, what else there is that spirit is offering you. And here you are going to find abundance, prosperity, wealth, security, everything that you desire. I feel this is you opening yourself up in this reality that you are living to the abundance that is there. So they want you to shift the way that you're looking at your world, right? Rather than constantly focusing on problems or stressing about the future because of the past or living in the past. They want you to visualize what life would look like if you were living in a world of abundance, right? What would that look like to you? And who would you be as you were there? To become that version of you, to step out into that experience. And I'm getting something to do with your home life. Maybe you have been spending a lot of time at home and it's time to get out there and connect. I feel there are energies waiting to connect with you as much as you've been waiting to connect with them. And there's a major alignment happening, a new experience you're about to enter. This is a new chapter. And I'm definitely seeing someone that is not into it. Like, why? Someone who's questioning it, or you're not feeling motivated, or you're procrastinating, or whatever it is you're feeling. There's some sort of a feeling here. I'm getting resentment. I'm getting disappointment because in the past that has affected where you are now. And I feel that you haven't really met anyone that has been, deeply connecting to you. I don't know if this is you, Sagittarius, but I'm definitely getting that coming in through the Four of Cups. So this is here for you. Connection is definitely there. And they want you to step out authentically. They want you to step out in your truth as your soul's essence, sharing this light in the world. What I'm also seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles is like some sort of a layer, some sort of a mask that you're meant to take off. Because the world wants to see the true you, the real you. And the real you is what creates that actual reality that you desire to live. And they're reflecting a lot to you right now in the experiences you're having, a lot that you're learning. And communication here is going to be key. So, seeking professional help to communicate what it is that's on your heart, taking a course on how to communicate. Maybe there was a course that was being offered to you, and maybe you thought that would be a good idea. I've taken courses on how to speak, like words that I use, because I've always found growing up that communication for me was really difficult, that I didn't know how to speak or share what it is that I'm feeling. I sometimes still feel like that. And I've learned to just slow things down a bit instead of rushing through it. And sometimes when I have a lot of intuitive downloads, I'll rush through things because it's coming in really quickly and I'll start to stumble and trip on words. So it's about breathing and staying grounded and stable. So here they want you to be grounded and stable within your own energy as you're stepping out into experiencing new things. There's a lot for you to discover here, so much that Spirit is offering you, and that is showing up from the Four of Cups. There is that offer, it's coming in, Spirit is showing it to you. Perhaps you're not seeing it because you're bogged down by your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions, or not feeling anything at all. No desire, no vision for the future. So you're an incredibly powerful manifestor, Sagittarius, and the feelings and the things that you think are activating these manifestations to form, to unfold. And it works both ways with law of attraction. So if you're thinking positive things, you're going to see positive things happen. When you're thinking negative things, you're going to see negative things happen. Again, it's our subconscious that is signaling to our reticular activating system, our radar system, to look out for those things. So when we're feeling and thinking something, right, that's an activation happening that is sending signals into our subconscious. So they want you to shift the lens you're wearing, shift to abundance, to love, to joy, follow your heart, tune into what makes your heart sing, what makes your heart light up, and allow your inner knowing, your inner knowing to guide you. I'm getting nervousness, I'm getting anxiety, the pit of your belly, there's something going on here. I'm definitely getting anxiety here. This is the 10 of Swords. Maybe you're at your peak and really having a hard time calming your nervous system here. So exploring the possibilities on how to calm that down. You know yourself the best, Sagittarius. This is where the spirit warrior is being activated, and I feel that these swords are becoming strengths. You're meant to actually turn these into strengths. This is where you turn your weaknesses into your biggest strengths. This is the time to do this right now. And November is going to be an incredibly powerful month where you're tapping into your powers, you are tapping into your strength, and you're creating abundance from there. Now, some of you are already in the experience of abundance, and you're going to experience a level up from there, where you're showing up in the world and offering something. This is a gift that you have that is being activated or strengthened. And I'm seeing some sort of a channel and you being able to share it with others, inspire and teach others, right? And I'm seeing some of you traveling. I don't know if you're going to Japan or if you're going to like China or India. You might be, I don't know if any of you are teaching English in another country, but I'm seeing someone who's coming in with an offering to people that might not know what it is that you know. So I'm getting someone who is speaking English and teaching English in another country. Or you have a friend, like I'm getting some sort of a theme of someone that has information that someone else doesn't, and you're sharing it with them so it unlocks their potential. This is you. And you're creating abundance with this. I'm getting an entrepreneur. I'm seeing somebody that may have gone through a lot of trials, tribulations in their life, but now you're in a place of stability. You're in a place where things are really good for you and you can share your knowledge and wisdom, right? This is the offering that is being exchanged with you and the universe. And they want you to practice gratitude here as well, Sagittarius. There's a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for right now in your life's experience. So if you're able to implement a practice of gratitude in your day-to-day life, this is really going to work as a superpower that unlocks so many other experiences that are tied to abundance, things that you're going to be grateful for, more things that you'll be grateful for, right? So, I wake up in the morning and I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm alive, that I get to create today, right? Every single day is a new day, a new opportunity. And I'm also getting connections here, relationships, how you communicate in those relationships. And they want you to center yourself in the energy of love and spread that out in your world. There's a specific relationship that they're putting a spotlight around. And I feel communication, open communication, being able to exchange communication is going to unlock an experience within that connection, to allow someone to offer their love and you to be open to that love, because someone here is offering you love. They're offering you something from their heart. And I feel this is something that they're sharing with you that you need to hear. And sometimes we have to turn off the noise and allow ourselves to listen to what's being said instead of tuning it out and assuming it's something else, because there's something someone is saying that is heartfelt. And it is something that is going to replenish your soul. This is what they're sharing. All right, so you tell me what this is. And some of you might be resonating with the images. Now, we've got someone here with long hair. You can't quite see their face, but I feel there's someone in your life that may resemble, it looks like the same person here, right? Even this person. It looks almost the same to me. And travel. I don't know if any of you are traveling, but maybe you're learning a new language because you're traveling. I don't know, that's coming in. So this is a spirit warrior deck. This is the L Key Oracle. So we have a spirit warrior that is rising within you and coming forward to you with a message today. All right, so we are getting for you Manara. So that might be a name that might be ringing a bell, maybe resonating for you, Manara. And she is coming forward with she who waits, patience, waiting, and determination as a message for you. So let's see what it is that she wants to share. And she's got this beautiful glowing butterfly. All right, so I feel that there's something that is being activated, something that is lighting up within you, and it is asking to rise or asking for it to spread its wings and fly. Manara, she who waits, sits on a bower of leaves and flowers. So long did she pause there, the very flora has made its home in her hair. Because she knew the value of waiting, the ethereal glowing butterfly finally came to her. She made room for her dream by letting go of all else. What you want, you too can have, Sagittarius. However, Manara will not give you the winged gift. The gift she offers is the lesson of patience. Your choice is before you now. Can you commit to the time it may take to get to what you want? The message of this card is you may face challenges in going after the thing you want above all others. If it were easy, the actual obtainment would be diminished. Honor the path set in front of you. So there's an offer here, okay? And yes, there may be challenges, but they want you to have faith that you're going to get through this and make it happen. Honor the path set in front of you. Be ready to stretch yourself, because chasing this elusive desire will not be a walk in the park, more like a hike through exacting and arduous forest trails. This is not a test of physical ability, but about your level of determination. You can always say no, but keep in mind that you may not get this particular chance again. Stop and evaluate your commitment to your desire. And I've got 3 journaling prompts for you here, so feel free to write these down and use them. What can set you apart, or what can set you aside to make room? What can you set aside to make room for your dreams? What do you want the most? And how long are you willing to wait? So that is your message from Manara. And we're going to go ahead and close and seal your reading with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. So we are getting for you here, Sagittarius, is 111 motivation. So, music motivates me, and I feel for some of you, there may be a lack of motivation. So if you're seeing this number, it's time to motivate yourself or do things that motivate you. You have the strength to make decisions. And right now there's a connection to your higher purpose through the experiences you're having. And there are a lot of opportunities that you are open to right now. Okay, so the door has opened and there's a lot waiting for you to claim it. Some of you might be resonating with the angel on this card. So this is just a confirmation that you are in the presence of earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.